Hi folks, so the last video, the title, it is very, very true, but it is very, very true that at some point in time, whether alive now or for eternity, you will face incredible hardship and discomfort. And that doesn't mean before you give your life to God. That means since then, the path you've chosen is going to either be hard because it's a narrow path and very uncomfortable, where you're going through challenges and you're going to fall and people won't like you, etc, etc, etc. Or you can have the wide, broad, comfortable, safe space path where you don't really have to face anything that's uncomfortable. If you do, Superman pastor will come rushing in and protect you, or Superman, whoever they will be, will come rushing in and protect you and ban that nasty person for saying something that you took offence to, that you decided to be offended by, that you decided, yep. That's the reality. Just like for most people, they're going to die. If you are eating of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, then you're going to die. Because the fruit of that tree is death and decay, therefore you are going to die. So therefore, it's like people saying, oh, we're not going to die. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And yes, you are going to face incredibly tough times. Yes, you are. Yeah. A friend of mine said he looked around to my car and he can't understand a word that's on it. I said, you're not the only one. I said, the only person who can tell people what's on the car and why is me. I'm the only person who can do that. No one else can. The reason why no one else can is because this is what God has been telling me in the last 3 years. So therefore, basically, it's me on the car. So therefore, it's my life from the last 3 years. So therefore, I can tell people. Because again, about the full picture. Yeah. That's about who you're going to trust. You're going to trust what you can see, or you're going to trust the one who can see the big picture. Again, that's about standing. Yeah. If you look to God, you are now, as if Israel was, God's going to look after you in the way he did to them. If you're looking to him. Right? Truth, a very bright light that is offended to people. Why? Because they've been banned from churches. When I speak truth, they hate it. Right? So therefore, you get banned. Yeah? Okay. People don't like it. People get very uncomfortable when you speak truth. They get uncomfortable by that. Okay. So there you've got truth and lies, and you've got that beautiful point. Then again, this is what God, I believe before 3 years ago, that all of that, that it was about sin. That we are sinners. And then God started to help me to see that that wasn't the case. No. No. Yes. Yeah. So all of this is, what's going to happen with the car? I don't know. Still at the point of not knowing. It matters not. Whatever's going to happen with it is going to happen. Yeah, a friend said to me, why don't you save up money to sort your car out? I said, because it's going to cost about £1,000 to sort the car out, probably. And then my insurance has gone through the roof because of the accident I had and because I was found guilty of that. So therefore, it's going to cost around about £2,500 for me to be able to get the car sorted and pay for the insurance. So therefore, obviously, can't do it. Don't have the money. And how long will it take me to raise that money? I might as well get some wine and get some lovely kitchen knives. Yeah, while I can, because, yeah, that's good. It's going to improve things. Put it this way. Try, even for the doggies, try cutting carrot. Yeah, long ways across. With a pretty normal sort of level of cheaper knife. Terrible. You're more likely to cut yourself with them. With a proper one I've got now, with those ones I did a video about them saying get them from Marley, brilliant. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I did that thing I saw on a video, and I did this. I saw on a video today. I was in for a video to talk about the knives I've just bought, which are a different version, German steel, folded 7 times apparently. Whatever that means. Hardness, I think. The toughness of the blade. Whatever. Anyway, it's on that one. You basically cut the bottom off a tomato. And you see if you can cut slices. With just leaving the tomato there. Don't hold it. Just run the knife across the tomato. From about a few millimeters down. See if it can cut the slice. You move the knife like in a saw in action. See if it'll go through. Most of mine do. Most of my knives can do that. I don't need to hold the tomato to cut slices. Which means, yeah, they're okay. They do the job. And so, not that I really have to do that with tomato. I can usually hold it. But it was something to see if my knives were sharp. And they are pretty sharp. So there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.